Hi, welcome back to my channel, and this is a sound off on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Child, let's get into it. Okay, so I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back now, okay? And I told y'all when it comes to Jersey, Jersey gets under my skin, okay? Because I know this in-law drama. When I tell you I know this drama, I know what I'm talking about, okay? And I get very much triggered, okay? I really, really do. Because, baby, I feel like Housewives should never be this heavy. It should be stupid shit, right? It should be you talking about nothing, you arguing about nonsense. It should never be like real life people's family drama. I'm over it. I don't want to see this no more. I really don't. If I'm ever approached to be on a reality TV show, I don't know that I could do this with my family. I literally would do a Dina Manzo. Okay, her name ain't Manzo no more, but Dina Canton. I would do a Dina Canton. I will leave the show mid-season. You will never hear or see from me ever again. Like, I will not, like, don't play with my family. I don't care if I don't like them. Don't play with my family. You're not going to exploit me and my family. We're just not going to have none of that. But anyways, I'm not on the show. So let's talk about the girls that are on this show. So I think the last time that I really did a review, I'm not even sure, y'all forgive me, but I think I left off maybe like 3 episodes ago, maybe 4, probably 4, because it just was redundant, okay? The back and forth with the Fudas and Teresa, it's made up BS, and it's like, we are not stupid. The only people that are really moved by this are the people who hate Teresa. Anybody who's actually watching the show, you're not being fooled by none of this. Fuda doesn't like Teresa because she has been coached to go after Teresa. You're not that mad that your husband's drug situation came out. If you didn't want that to come out, then don't come on the TV show, baby girl. That's simply all it is. If you didn't want his past to be exposed, don't come on a show. But you can't possibly come on a show, expose someone who's not even on the show. You tell all their business, you air all their dirty laundry, and then think that you and your husband was going to get away from that scot-free. No, it doesn't work that way. So you got what you got. And I'm really tired of talking about it. Her beef with Teresa is nonsense. Next. As far as Melissa, girl, we don't care. Okay, you a non-factor as far as I'm concerned. Teresa no longer wants you on her coattails. She's starving you, and you're big mad about it. Your husband's big mad about it. And when she gives you a sprinkle of a crumb, baby, you jump on that crumb. That Blue Label bottle, that was a crumb. And you jumped on that. I can't believe, like, you even... Teresa's dumb, but you say Teresa's dumb, but you're dumb too, because you should have ignored Teresa. You should have ignored the Blue Label. Like, okay, we just put it to the side. No conversation. It deserves no conversation. But you jumped on that because you don't got nothing else going for you. And you scared of the cameras dig a little deeper into you and Joe's life, what they gonna find. You'd rather them keep talking about this feud with you and Teresa. And with Teresa unwilling to play ball, you're stuck. Child. Okay, so about Teresa's friendship with Jackie, child, I do not care. I don't like Jackie. It's not changing over here for me. I don't trust Jackie. Teresa made a post, I think, over the weekend talking about Jackie's a good friend. Teresa, girl, all right. Okay, girl. She's a girl, bye. I'm not fooled. I'm not buying nothing that Jackie is selling, okay? Jackie is really... And I'm choosing my words carefully because you know, for those of you that watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all know that Kiki Jabbar passed away very recently. And that whole situation, it really has me feeling some kind of way. I know that ain't what we talking about, but that made me feel a way. Like, it really did. And it's like, everyone should not be on reality TV. And if your only way to get on a show is to fight with your family member, people need to start saying no. People need to be like, I'm gonna get it another way. It just like a lot of stuff, we don't really know what happened with that, but it just doesn't make me feel good. So when I'm speaking about Jackie, I'm gonna be very careful about what I say. And when it comes to Jackie, I feel like just like Kiki, just like Jackie, reality TV might not be what y'all need. Probably wasn't for you. Jackie, you have from what you show us, a really good life, right? You're a lawyer. You get to be a stay-at-home mom. You're a mommy blogger. You do all these other things. You're writing a book. You have a good husband who supports you and is by your side. You have a lot of money. You have a nice life. If Bravo doesn't want you on their show anymore, why are you holding on so tight? But I think we know why you're doing it, because you've shown us, you've been very vulnerable and open that, you know, in high school, you weren't that girl. You weren't the it girl. You had a bit of a weight issue and an insecurity, and you had, you know, your ED situation, and you now have this beautiful life afterwards, and you want the world to see it. But it's like, if the world doesn't see it, do you not still have a great life? You've come on this show, you've been on there several years. If they don't want you anymore, then leave gracefully. Exit gracefully. Go back to your nice life. Like, a lot of people like to clown the girls that walk away from the show. I respect the girls, okay? Dina, my girl. Dina said, ooh, chunking up the deuces. Like, she left. Tanya, she saw where y'all was trying to go with her. Tanya said, oh, you know what? I have a nice life in real life, okay? I don't need this. I'm going to go gracefully. She just disappeared. We never saw her again. Now, the people say, oh, she ran, she fled the country. When she could, at least she could do it. People like to say that she fled the country and she ran away. At least she's in a position to run away. At least she's in a position to say, oh, I don't need this. My man got 2 jobs, okay? More people should do the same thing. More people should look at a situation and say, this does not serve me, I'm out. But like I said, Jackie, girl, this show is really not for you. And to see you kissing Teresa's ass as a tree hugger, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't like it. It's just like, girl, why? You don't like Teresa. We know you don't like Teresa. You're doing this as a desperate attempt to stay on the show and possibly get back your full-time position. It's not a good look. Kathy had to leave. Call up Kathy, have a conversation with her. Like, it's not the end of the world leaving the show. You can afford to leave the show. And if your friends are turning on you, you might want to do that. I don't know. You want to stay here at what cost? I'm not really here for it. I understand Teresa trying to take down Margaret, so she wants to get whatever information she can get out of Jackie. But why? Why? So Margaret sending Dolores a screenshot of a conversation she had with Jackie in an attempt to get Jackie back. Child, that was so stupid and childish. Like, I know a lot of y'all were gagged. I was not gagged, okay? I was ungagged. I was unbothered. I was unmoved. It didn't move me. Because, did I feel bad for Jackie in that sense? Kind of, but not really. Because, girl, if it happened to anyone else, you wouldn't have felt bad for them. You would have laughed at them. We've seen how you react. Like, you didn't feel bad what happened to Jennifer. So, I mean, y'all all the same. Y'all all the same. Y'all have all sat there while someone has done some shitty things to one another, and y'all don't be caring. Y'all only care when it's someone in your alliance or it's you. So I really didn't feel no kind of way about what happened to Jackie. I just think Jackie, for you to be the smartest one in the room, you played yourself. You should have known better. You already have told us that Margaret is not a person you want as an enemy. So why would you challenge Margaret when you know you've been talking shit about other people? And you guys said it yourself. She has an arsenal. All she does is sit there and collect tea on everyone so that she can throw it in their face and spill it. Like, girl, I don't know. I was unmoved. I was not gagged. I want to say that Dolores, you a fool for even participating. But then at the same time, Dolores ain't never really liked Jackie. Remember, they almost fought a couple seasons ago? She ain't never liked Jackie. So I think she was all here for the shenanigans. She was like, yeah, let's expose this bitch because she didn't try me before. So Jackie, yeah, you stood there looking dumb. Almost as dumb as you did the season the whole situation happened with Evan and Teresa, and you ain't comb your hair for like 4 episodes. You look just as dumb. Like, you knew you was talking shit about Dolores. Why were you even like, and then when she came back and tried to apologize, I think the next episode, when she tried to apologize to Dolores and was like, but you know what? The real issue here is Margaret. Don't be mad at me. You need to be mad at Margaret. Y'all swear Teresa's the dumb one, but y'all all act dumb. At that point, she's mad at you because you talk shit. The fact that Margaret showed it to her, it wasn't like, that was not the argument to be making. Like, there you had, that shouldn't have been your point. Your point should have been, girl, I'm sorry I said that shit. Dolores also should have been looking at Margaret sideways because she would have never told you or showed you nothing about that if she wasn't mad at Jackie. But Dolores ain't gonna do that because Dolores dislikes you, Jackie. And what she told Teresa, she was like, this girl thinks she better than all of us. She does. So yeah, I don't know Jackie. And I think Jackie thinks she winning something because Teresa is being nice to her. But girl, Teresa's only being nice to you because she wants you to spill tea. Child. All of y'all are getting on my nerves. Including my fave Teresa. All of you are getting on my nerves. All of you. I still love Teresa. Don't ever get it messed up. Okay, I still love her. But they're all getting on my nerves. Now as for Danielle and Jen Aiden, like, if y'all know me, y'all know I love Jennifer Aiden, okay? When she first came on the show, she irritated my soul. I could not stand her. But she grew on me her second season. And I really have come to really, really, really like Jennifer Aiden. But Jennifer Aiden, girl, you really annoyed the mess out of me. I was all ready to defend you. Okay, I was coming into the season ready to have your back. When you shove that girl, Jennifer, I would have whipped your ass. And I know a lot of y'all might be surprised to hear me say that because of how much I'm so anti-violence when it has come to some of the other situations on these shows. You walk up to me and shove me like that, bitch, you getting your ass whooped. Don't play with me. You could have stood there and ran your mouth all day long. Now, I will say, Danielle had a lot of nerve putting her hands in her face. You're dirty. You're dirty. I might have grabbed that finger and like get that finger out of my face. I might have grabbed that finger. But you allowed her to do it. You stood there, you stood there, you stood there. Then you walked up on her and you shoved her. Jennifer, I would have gave you at least 3-4 punches before I was even aware that I was punching you. And I love Jennifer, but girl, why? Keep your hands to yourself. And if you're not going to keep your hands to yourself, then you better be prepared to fight. So for you to be like, no, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I was ready to be on your side, Jennifer, and you shoved that girl, and you got exactly what you was looking for. You should have never touched her. That was on you. You was wrong for that. As far as the back and forth that was happening between Jennifer and Danielle, I really didn't care nothing about it. I think that everything that Jennifer was saying about Danielle was true. I do think that Danielle, you are a bit of an elitist. You think that you're better now that you're a housewife. You're smelling yourself. You are definitely feeling yourself like, oh, she shouldn't be in VIP. Who is she? Whatever. I definitely think that Jennifer is onto something there, but I don't care. I feel like call her out, say it, but all the extra that you're doing to expose her, who cares? I don't care. It's not that deep for us. It's really not that deep. Like, you're doing too much. You're behaving like Margaret. And I can't stand Margaret. So, Jennifer, you acting like her is not, like, I don't want to see it. Like, oh, she was wrong to her friend and she was wrong to this person. As a hairstylist myself, I understood, like, her making the comments that she made about Teresa's hairstylist and then her own hairstylist, very trash things to say. Her behavior was trash. I'm not going to take that away from her. But Jennifer, you were doing too much. You're behaving like Margaret. And if I don't like it when Margaret does it, I can't like it when you do it. So, Jennifer, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. I really need you to reel it on in. You're doing too much. You deserve that girl clocking you upside your head. If it was someone else, you would have got a lot worse. You're doing too much. And I like you and I feel bad for you because all the women on that show have done some things that they deserve to get clocked for and they didn't get clocked. Only you got clocked and that's not cool. However, you need to reel it on in. You're acting like Margaret and I just can't. I just cannot. Now, John Fuda speaking on Gia, trying to compare himself to Gia, saying, I was younger than what Gia is now. I don't like that. I don't need anyone to explain to me what an analogy is or how analogies work. We've been through this already, okay? Speaking on someone's child or speaking on someone's parenting or merely mentioning someone's child is not the same as doing harm to someone's child. But in the year of 2024, I think it's universally understood that when you mention someone's child, all bets are off. If the person jumps on your head, whatever they do to you, they do to you. Because you know that when you mention someone's child, all bets are off. So him mentioning Gia, you did that on purpose. You did that to piss Teresa off. You did that to try to get a reaction out of Teresa. You were provoking her. Why do y'all need to mention Gia? Like, why? You having a drug past has nothing to do with Gia. Nothing to do with Gia. Like, he literally sat there and said, Teresa did not like that an analogy was made using Gia, but I'm younger than what Gia is when I went through what I went through. That is stupid. That is stupid. Are you serious? You are dumb. Like, get out of here with that. You are stupid. I was younger than what Gia is, so she shouldn't have talked about it. Shut up. Your ex-girlfriend, whatever she was, she talked about it. You're really trying to sit here and gaslight the audience that Teresa brought up that you used to sell drugs. No, you and your dumbass wife came on this show, thought that you could exploit your ex and your child for a storyline. It blew up in your faces, and now you're trying so hard to convince the audience that Teresa is the reason why this came out. No, it came out because you provoked your ex and she told it. Teresa didn't have nothing to do with it. Teresa barely looked y'all way last season. She was planning a wedding. Like, quit playing with us. For someone who doesn't want their drug history to be talked about, you keep bringing it up. So that makes me feel like you're not really mad that Teresa spoke on it. You're not mad. You want to keep this going because you want to have something to keep going at Teresa over. It's giving that you were coached. It's giving that this was a plot from the very beginning. Because like I said, Teresa barely looked y'all way last season. And for those of you who have a problem with Gia being around and Gia having confessionals and Gia probably getting the check, y'all grow up, okay? I don't know about y'all, but I've been watching Jersey since season 2. Me and my late mother, we loved Real Housewives of New Jersey. We watched this show faithfully since season 2 and binge watched season 1 directly after. Okay, so I feel like I'm one of the day one viewers, okay, and never missed a season. Gia has been around since season 1. Gia is an OG. Melissa wishes she was an OG, but Gia truly is an OG. She's always been around. And one thing I've noticed, they have never spared this girl. That girl was a little girl under the age of 10. They never spared her. They have always talked about this girl. They have always dragged her into nonsense. When they want to get at Teresa, they always come for Gia. I will never forget the episode where Jacqueline Larita was taunting Gia. You grown woman. You almost grandma, taunting a small child. She has never been off limits. So when people be like, well, she's around, she ain't off limits anymore, we can say stuff. When has that ever not been a thing? People been talking about Gia. She might as well get paid for her pain. She might as well get something out of it. That girl's whole life has been exploited for our entertainment. She might as well get something out of it at this point. Talking about why is she around? And then Melissa, old silly ass, talking about some, Gia's a child. You shouldn't be a part of conversations. Yeah, but when Caroline Manzo's kids was in the mix and their son and their son's friend, when they was all in around kissing your ass, you love that shit. So why shouldn't the girl be around? Because the reason you don't want Gia around, Melissa, is because Gia, she got Teresa's, okay? She ain't no punk. She got her mama's strength, but she's more articulate than her mom. And that's what you scared of. Because she'll wrap you up. And you know she will. Y'all don't want Teresa to never have nobody in her corner. You don't want nobody to have Teresa's back. That's what you're really mad at. But y'all really convinced me with the Gia needs to stay in the child's place. Gia's a grown woman. Gia was minding her business. And that funny looking human decided to bring her into something that had nothing to do with her. He tried it. Gia ain't going nowhere. If y'all don't like that, oh well. Did nobody tell your mama not to be famous and get you a job? Y'all get on my nerves with this. Like, Gia shouldn't speak. Gia is a grown woman. She should speak. She got something to say. Only thing that Gia said was what I got to do with what's going on. And then for, what's the chick's name? Rachel talking about some Jen Fessler is obsessed with her. Like, you look dumb. Are you at home cringy? I hope you are. You should be. You should be at home very much embarrassed of yourself. Jen Fessler is not obsessed with you. Jen Fessler is there just having a good time, okay? Whoever's in front of her, she's going to agree with them. She's not a serious person. She's not a serious person. So you getting so upset in your feelings over Jen Fessler, child, you're a joke. You are a whole joke. I can't even give you a joke and a half because you ain't got it. You ain't even all that funny. But, yeah, I don't know when I'll be back with the Jersey review. But when I tell you, these people have been getting on my nerves. Even my faves. Jennifer and Teresa, girl, y'all tighten up. Because it's still Team Teresa over here. It's still Team Tree, okay? But, girl, your friendship with Jackie is annoying me. I don't like it. Makes me want to barf a little bit. Did I forget anybody? Oh, I forgot about Dolores and her man. Dolores, only thing I got to say about you, girl, is I really hope you're not in a rush to get married. I really hope you're not secretly sitting there wanting to be married to this man. Like, I hope that for you. I hope that you're just going along with it. Girl, get all the cars he's going to buy you. Have fun with it. Because, girl, I don't think that man want to get married. I don't think he wants to get married, and I'm not even mad at him. But I don't want him coming on TV lying to you and getting your hopes up. But what I will say, if it don't work out with this dude right here, what's his name? Buzz Lightyear. What is Paulie? Sorry, Paulie. It's Paulie. If Paulie and you don't work out, girl, the next man, don't bring him on this show. Okay? Date who you want to date. Have yourself a time. But don't bring him on this show, because at this point, it's looking like these men are using you for stuff. The last guy was using you because he wanted your family. He wanted to be you. He wanted your ex-husband. He wanted your mama and daddy and your children. That was weird. Now this one, he wants your platform. Stop letting these men use you, girl. But anyways, that's all I really have to say. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.